Good day, everyone. This is going to be... Yes, I'm in the same shirt as that other vlog. Just for the record, this is recorded immediately afterwards, but I wanted to make it a separate video so it can be a separate comment section, separate question, that kind of thing. One word, Twitch. Next question, how the fuck do I do it? Let me be more specific. There are bits and bobs of, obviously live streaming I know how to do from YouTube and shit, but there are bits and bobs of Twitch that I don't fundamentally understand. I would like to start maybe doing some of my content and having a Twitch presence. By the way, quick side point, I'm actually recording this later in the video, but I'm going to put it earlier in the video, because I realised I forgot this bit. When I say I'd like to move some of my content and start streaming on Twitch, I mean any series that I've started on YouTube, I will continue on YouTube. And I even mean that on YouTube Live, like Shovel Knight. I eventually want to get back to Shovel Knight. But those sorts of things will remain on YouTube. So Owlboy again, for instance. But there are, well, let me be honest here. I have a lot of games between bundle sales, normal sales, people donating stuff. Thank you very much, by the way. I'm so sorry for those who've donated games and I can't get round to them. But there's a lot of them at this point. And I can't always make series on all of them. I'm trying the one-offs thing to try and, you know, diffuse that problem a bit, like I did with Tyranny. But it's still a problem, especially since Wednesday also shares a slot with the From the Devs. I need to reorganize the schedule at some point. I'll probably do that when I move. I'm sorry. Just honest to God, I am sorry, because you guys are being so generous, and I feel such a fuck up when I can't always deliver on that. If I had the energy and if I had the hours in the day to just record and stream constantly, I'd love to do that. I really would, because I want to say thanks for the huge effort, the time, the money in the form of gifts and games and whatnot that is given to me, and when I don't really think I deserve it. But I would like to be the kind of guy who does deserve it. And I'm sorry. I'll get there eventually, though. And I mean that now, and I hope to deliver on it. That's the best that I can say, and that's the most honest thing I can say. So some games will be Twitch specific. Let's take an example. Someone a long time ago, and thank you very much for this, David, donated Steins Gate. I'm considering, for instance, that Steins Gate would be a Twitch-only game. So you would be able to find me playing it, but only on Twitch. So effectively giving a reason for some people to check out my Twitch content as well as my YouTube content. And Twitch people, for we know that there's some Twitch native audience, would know that there's some YouTube only content and vice versa. Hopefully driving audiences between both. That's kind of a marketing move. I'm sorry that it's going to annoy some people. Also, I am aware, though, that Twitch doesn't keep its VODs for too long. So once a playthrough aged to the point where its VODs would die off, I would then move those VODs onto YouTube, because bizarrely, even though it markets itself, or at least people are marketing it at the moment, as YouTube's kind of replacement for gaming content, Twitch have yet to get on the whole VODs thing being around forever. I understand that's a server issue. Whatever. Anyways, I'm just finding the best solution, making it up as I go, aren't we all? However, there are points that I do not understand, and I would like, if at all possible, to open out to you guys as to what exactly I'm supposed to do, because I don't know very many people who do proper scale Twitch streaming. They're mostly like really low end, like I am with YouTube. So it's not a great place to get the best information, and I don't understand things like Reddit, and most of the forums will come up with contradictory information, or it's all subjective and there's no understanding of what's right and what's wrong. That's perfectly fine. I just kind of want to know the best practice, really. Oh, my hair is a mess. Is that better? Yeah, I suppose it's better. It's kind of going for that messy James Potter look. I don't really know. I hate my hair. It never does what I want it to. I just want to look like Preacher. Is it so hard? Wait, by the way, not that Preacher. That Preacher. Yeah. Okay, just checking we're all on the same page. So, back on topic for a moment, OEM. Here are my questions about Twitch. First, the big scary one for me. The mature setting. These companies never want to talk at the best of times, but trying to get an accurate description of what exactly mature means is a little difficult. And considering it's a self-imposed age restriction, which you seem to get in trouble if you don't use and then are mature, I'm kind of worried about wandering over the line of. If anybody happens to know where this magical arbitrary line is drawn, if it's ever been mentioned somewhere properly, or if there's just generally an unwritten rule, could you write that rule, please? Because I don't bloody understand it at all. For example, if I don't list the mature tag, am I allowed to swear a lot? How much gore is too much gore? Like, there are some definitive lines you can cut over, like, is dismemberment too much gore? Is Monty Python Black Knight levels of gore too much? Sex and nudity, are you allowed to talk about it? Is the game allowed to talk about it? Am I allowed to, like, obviously, I'm not going to show, I don't like playing games without right nudity, but, like, for instance, if I'm playing a visual novel and they do the inevitable fan service shot where there's things conveniently covered over with steam, let's say, or whatnot, is that okay? I can't control the game doing that, and I'm not sure how I'm supposed to censor that live. I don't know when it's going to come up. So, sorry, I'm knocking the camera in rage. Not really rage, but more like ultra confusion. I've also just realised my hand is in focus in the camera where I'm not. I think that's where my head is supposed to be, but my desk is in the way, so I can't get there. It's going to be out of focus, deal with it. So yeah, the age restriction one is kind of a big deal to an over-worrying, anxiety-ridden young man. If anybody's got any kind of tips about what's the best practice, what's the unwritten rule, even if it's just like echoing, I don't watch Twitch especially, so I can't really say for certain, like if I go and watch such and such stream, then that means that that game's okay to play on Twitch, that their language is okay on Twitch, because I know these websites tend to bend the rules a bit for the larger channels and the channels that make them a lot of money. YouTube certainly does that. And based on that, I never really quite trust the information that I see from those ones unless it's validated by someone else. So if you could be that someone else and just validate that, that'd be grand. Second question. This is more a visual thing. Chat feedback. Now, I know on YouTube it's quite okay, and some people certainly seem to like it because it gives a context to what I'm reacting to when I react to chat. That makes sense. I mean, why on earth would you want me just rambling to people you can't see and can't read? With Twitch, however, there's this thing apparently where, I don't know much about it, I'm sorry, it replays the chat that was playing when the video was streamed, I believe. Am I right in saying that? Can I get a confirmation on that? The bottom line being that if there is some kind of chat replay function, do I still need the chat feedback? And if it's an either or, do you even want the chat feedback on Twitch? Sorry, I'm getting really rambly. I've been recording for about half an hour now. This is going to be one hell of an edit job trying to figure out what I was saying and actually making that into a cohesive video. I am so sorry that I used to script my update videos, and this would be why. Yeah, I hope you guys don't mind this though, because I'm aware that pretty much the only people who are actually going to watch this are the ones who watch almost everything that I make, rather than those who are here for a specific game or a specific song involving Star Wars. But yeah, I think between the maturity rating thing and how that applies to me, the getting lost on Twitch, the third one is kind of... I just realised the second one was chat feedback. Oh god, I'm an idiot. The fourth one now, fourth one now, is a very obvious one. If you guys have any other unwritten rules of Twitch, bits and bobs that you reckon I might not understand, please go ahead. Please tell me. Because I do want this to work. I want to grow the channel. I want to grow the audience. I want to grow the ways in which the channel can... You'll have to pardon me here. I'm going to be a bit selfish, but I want to try and grow the ways in which the channel can return as well. Because... And this isn't directly related, but as most of us know by this point, the whole YouTube adpocalypse has gone on. And it doesn't show signs of... It doesn't show signs of going away anytime soon. And more than that, I'm aware that I am a ridiculously profane channel. So even if it did come back, I'll end up in that substream, and I doubt advertisers really want to be on with a random British gamer who cusses like a sailor all the time and talks like a mustachioed maniac. I just don't think it's a... I know if I was an advertiser, I probably wouldn't advertise on my content. Then again, if I was a viewer, I wouldn't even watch my content. So, who knows? But yeah, the point is, if you've got any kind of further ideas on Twitch, any concepts that you reckon I should know about, please just let me know. Yeah, I think I've run out of steam. Sorry. I'm really not used to these. I'm used to typed conversations with you all, and this is still a bit awkward for me. Thanks for bearing with me. Love you all. Bye.